Kristen, let me start with you. How did Chris Christie do?
Chris Christie knows that there's nothing that unifies Republicans more than taking it out on Hillary Clinton, and really took it to her last night. You know, he's clearly, I think, trying to audition for the role of Attorney General in a Trump administration. And this was a speech that was intended to show off that he's a tough kind of guy who can do that. What I do think was a little unfortunate, though, is that Christie's speech was right in this kind of prime time hour of the convention where broadest possible audiences at home are watching it. And it seemed to me to be more of a message targeted at the folks in the room, the Republican activists there, getting them fired up and unified, rather than making a case for Donald Trump to the audience at large at home.
Yeah, Mo, he did prosecute that case, and he focused again on the email scandal, which did seem to hurt her in the polls at the time. Listen to what he had to say with this one.
Finally, here at home, in one of her first decisions as Secretary of State, she set up a private email server in her basement in violation of our national security. She said that she did not email any classified information. The FBI director says that's untrue. She said all work-related emails were sent back to the State Department. The FBI director said that's not true. So, as to Hillary Clinton, the charge of putting herself ahead of America, guilty or not guilty?
Mo, it played well to the room. Does it play outside that room?
Yeah, I couldn't agree with Kristen more. I mean, conventions are supposed to be the pivot to the general election, the pivot to where you introduce your candidate to the broader electorate. Yeah, you throw some red meat out throughout, but it's really about making a case for your candidate. That's especially important in this election, and I'd say actually for both candidates, is when their unfavorable numbers are so high.
Yeah.
People don't like Donald Trump outside of this hall. In fact, a lot of people inside this hall don't like Donald Trump. Of the primetime speakers that have been carried so far in the first two nights, the only ones that are making a forceful case for Donald Trump are the people who share his last name.
Okay.
Paul Ryan made a forceful case for the party, not for Trump. Christie made a forceful case against Hillary, but not for Trump.
Okay.
That's a real problem.
Well,
that's a real problem.